Well, all right. Said let's do this, so let's do this. Let's see if it's happening. All right, look at that countdown. Got a sweet countdown. That was pretty cool, huh? Pretty rad. Let's see if we can stop this timer. That was cool. I had to download a whole application to do that. That's kind of crazy. Ugh. Let's see what my. I didn't have time to check my setup. Can we see? Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. All right. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ooh.
It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing.
C# Fritz hosting it up. Look at that. Classic Fritz hosting me now. Appreciate that. Thanks, Fritz, for the follow. Although I probably got to get rid of my Kanye overlay at this point. Let's just be honest. Ooh, Kanye, be crazy. Kanye, you be crazy. Oh, I'm back. I had a great holiday. It's a beautiful, sunshiny city over here. It's beautiful. There's Drizzy Drake. Oh no, I might have to remove Drake now from all this. Oh gosh. Thanks, Skippy, for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh gosh. I got to redo all my overlays and everything like that. It's time to rethink in 2019 what my overlays are going to be. Friday's great. It was a very productive day because I got to work from home in my beautiful work environment. I didn't even have to leave my normal computer, which was really good, my streaming computer, because I was using Teams and doing email basically all day, but it was really productive, making some OKRs, which is fun, which is really good. Looking at the stats from yesterday's mobile.net community stand-up. If you missed it, let me throw the YouTube link in here. Where's the .net Foundation? There we go. I'll just throw the links in here for this puppy. Yeah, we had our first live stream. This thing's got tons of views already, which is
He
awesome.
wrote this really great article on just how to create a plugin.
Oh, no, we don't.
And
Don't talk, James. There we go. Let me throw this in here. Bam. Really good. Had lots of fun with everybody. It was our first attempt at kind of emulating the ASP.NET community stand-up, so that was super fun. I was really excited to get that going. And I think we probably got rated by Fritz, so that's probably why, just in general, things happened a little bit pretty good. But, you know, what are you going to do? But yeah, everything over here is real solid. It's, like I said, it's a beautiful day in Seattle, Washington, so I can't be mad at that. I'm going to look up a few things. Let's look here. Long goodness that. Huh. Cool. All right. So, hope everyone else having a good Friday. I'm excited for the weekend. Now, I'm not going to be around next week. I'm actually going on holiday, even though I just got back from holiday. Last week, I wasn't on because I had family in town. Next week, having a trip. We take a trip all the time. Well, not all the time, but on occasion. So I won't be able to stream. I'll be in and around, but I won't be able to stream. So there's that. Jim asks, hey, in the podcast you mentioned about a 6 to 8 hour stream. Yes, Jim. Yeah. So this is very sad. So Fritz and I did a live stream where we did a workshop, and we ran through the entire workshop, and it was amazing. It was like 6 to 8 hours long. And then Fritz, C# Fritz, forgot to export it to YouTube. So now it is missing forever. So in February, I'm going to work with him to do another stream, and we are going to redo it again and just make it kind of happen. We'll see what happens at that point. Oops, that's loud. How do I get that to go? There we go. So we're going to redo the stream and make that go again, the whole workshop. I'll post it out. We'll do a whole thing. I don't know where we'll do it yet. Maybe on the Visual Studio one yet again. But I was very sad about it because it was a lot of work. But we're going to do it again, get it done. And it was a crazy day. But yeah, we're going to do it again. Let's pour some coffee. Let's bang coffee. Bang coffee. Today, I'm very excited. I made some homemade cold brew. Homemade. It's in my Zojirushi. Keeps things hot, but also cold. Does that? Zojirushi. There we go. So, let's go do that. Let's go and pour it up. Pour it up. I didn't want to put too much. I don't know how concentrated it is, because I did do a 24-hour cold brew, so pretty excited about it. I got a new cold brew thing at the Bartell store the other day. Tastes like cold brew. It's not crazy strong. Pretty strong. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ugh. All right, what are we working on today? I got nothing new. I did get this sweet calendar. Check this out. Tea time. My father-in-law got us calendars, and I got this tea time one. So that's good. So there's some tea. I'm very excited to put this up at work, and then everyone's going to think I love tea and really just throw them for a loop there. Hey, Alfredo, how's it going, buddy? I like how his name's Bland Alfredo. If I'm going to eat Alfredo, I want it to be bland. Not too much, just chilling, just taking in the day. I'm real excited to work on a project that I worked on a while ago. You can hear the ice cubes. Oh. Work on a project I've been kind of abandoning not abandoning, but I hadn't updated in a bit. And I got some requests from some people at Microsoft and some people from the community, and a bunch of people did PRs, and I need to actually release it. So I'm going to work on... There we go. Don't worry. I think I don't know why Nightbot was there. That's funny. So I figured I needed to do this thing in general, and I'm pretty sure I have all the tools set up, but for some reason I can't find it. So this is my my Azure. Let's go to my computer over here. Where's my... Go to marketplace.visual studio. Let's pop over here. Boop. Oh, there it is. That took a hot second. All right. There we go. Azure DevOps. I probably need to rename this thing, but if you type in mobile, there's VSTS on mobile. There's all these other things in here. But I created this mobile app tasks for iOS and Android. And what is going on here? What's going on with the music? Not frozen. That's good. Let's go ahead and relaunch Pretzel. I don't know what's going on there. What's happening? I need my music, Pretzel. Oh, there we go. Okay. Back. Okay. I was like, oh, what happened? So this puppy did some cool things. So it helped you bump your version numbers, set your package identifiers for both iOS and Android, and you had a bunch of different cool inputs. So you could do version codes, version names, a bunch of other things inside of there. I think I've added more than this. Yeah, so you could set the bundle identifier, bundle name, and you can even print out the file, which is pretty cool. Oh, Genescu, thank you. Yeah, I had fun on the community stand. I'm writing a blog post right now. It should go out next week to get it in there, talking about it. So here, this works with Azure DevOps Services and Server, and it's all open source. Now, the first thing I wanted to see is what are these security alerts? I'm very worried about whatever that is. Let's go into it. What's it? Mini match and low dash. High severity. Okay. So they have these new cool alert things. So we're going to fix these if we can. Whatever these packages are that are bad. So I need to version that. Okay. Some JavaScript. Always be updating the JavaScript. And we had a pull request. It just a pass. Hello. We had some pull requests that I actually pulled in but never did anything. So Andrew, our good friend Andrew, oh wait, no, yep, there's Andrew. Andrew from Rochester. He did described a problem, which was pretty interesting, which he needed to update entitlements based on the build, so either development or production. So he built a little thing here to take any plist info and update it. So that's pretty cool. Mine was very like by the books, like you need to do this type of thing. And I finally pulled it all in. I had to redo everything. So I wanted to pull that in. So that was pretty easy, I think, just in general. But yeah.
Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up
Whoa.
and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Alicio, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Coming in for 3 months. Getting probably somewhere around where this beard is at. The beard, the James Montemagno beard challenge. Apparently. Where am I at? I'm at somewhere around a 3-month sub. There we go. Yeah. So I want to pull that in, but then I also looked at some issues, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of walk through how to do this. This one I don't know. I'm not going to fix, but I wanted to be able to mimic what App Center does and set the version code to the Unix timestamp. So that was a issue that people had come up. So I want to figure out how to do that. All this development is done in VS Code. I'm going to pull this down. I'm pretty sure I don't have VS TS mobile tasks anywhere on my machine. I don't know why. Whoa!
You're gonna wake up and work hard at it.
Axe.
Nothing is impossible.
Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that too. Via that Twitch Prime, use that Twitch Prime. That's what I say. I haven't picked a new charity yet for the new stream. I want to say also at this point too that last year we raised about $150 on the stream, which was pretty rad, and I donated that over to Girls Who Code, and then Microsoft matched that. So about $300 went over there. I did that at the end of the year, got that over there, which is pretty awesome. So that is all over there. Good to go. So very excited about that. That's on any of the bits, subs, anything that comes into the channel goes back out to charity, which is super awesome. And you get some sweet emotes. So now you get to bang on that Mooch emote. Mooch is hanging on the other room. She's now out of Santa Mooch mode, so that's good and good to go. Let's pop back over here. I think Pretzel is down right now, and this is sad because now I don't have music, and now I'm like, what am I gonna do with my life? There's no Pretzel in my life. I use this Pretzel app right here, and it is not doing so well. So let's go in, and I got VS Code. Can I clone something? How do I clone something? Well, I guess I will just come here. Okay, cd/github, and then I'm probably sure I need to clone this in here. Clone. GitHub's having issues? What's wrong with GitHub? What's going on with it? Do I need to call it Nat? Nat, get over here. What is that? That's not what I want. So I can do git clone that. That should work. cd vs ts mobile tasks, and then .code. Is that a thing? Open .code. I think code is the keyword. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So I'm about 99% sure I didn't have it somewhere. Status page. Oh. I was like, oh, that's my email. That's not good. Hope there wasn't anything bad on there. Let's see. Status, GitHub status. Oh gosh. Okay. No, it says everything's okay. Oh, deprecated. GitHubStatus.com. It's a new page. All right, I think we're good. Oh, it looks like there were some issues earlier today though. So, ugh. But I don't know what's going on with Pretzel. Pretzel must be down. So now I have no music. That's no good. Sad panda. All right. Let me make sure that I don't have anything else there. All right. So we should have some stuff in here. This is the wrong one. Yeah, good thing on a live stream is like you can only see it while it's there. Then we'll delete this archive. Always be lurking, I say. So if I just do code again, that should open it in code. All right. Then where's my, okay, I just opened a folder. I thought that it would, oh, there we go. Open, okay. So inside of this, I have all sorts of things. So code dot. Code dot. Thank you, Mortal. Just for funsies, I'm going to do it again. Code dot. I'm not a command line person, hence, there we go. That makes much more sense. So, see, I swear I had this code somewhere. Did I delete it somewhere? I'm like so confused on where this code could have lived. So I had like a nice, let me see if it's in Visual Studio. It's in Visual Studio. Let's see, in my Team Explorer. I'm just kind of curious if I have it hidden somewhere. No, I don't see it. Maybe I worked on it on a different computer at some point. Because it would be in there. All right. So if I look inside of here, so we have this entitlements transform. So all these other ones that I had for a long time had all sorts of PowerShell scripts, shell scripts, and TypeScript scripts. I'm just going to try to go with the TypeScript one and just update that a little bit, and that's about it. So what do I need to do here? I probably need to go in here and say, I need to probably go into my node one and do a cd github/vsts. Then I have a whole blog post on this. I don't know why I'm just not. Putting this here. I have a blog. Probably VSTS. There we go. Oh, no, I have one on how to build. Building. Nope, that's not it either. Too many blog posts. I have a using. Nope. Nope. Building. Nope. Building with TypeScript and VS Code. Okay. Multitask structure. Document. Development start. All right, let's go and figure this out. So what do I need to do? npm restore? Is that a thing? Nope. npm install. It's like, how do I do this? Update this. The VST sessions work at task bundled. Now npm install g TypeScript. Oh, music is back. I like that. So I had all the things installed previously. Okay. With a config. Things there. Oh yeah, npm install. Let's see what I did here. npm install types node. Yeah, that's how I do code optimally. All right. And then I can do install vsts task lib. That still should be the thing, I assume. Always be streaming. I stream every Friday. Oh, I can do vsts or npm install Azure pipelines task lib. Do that too, I guess. npm install util. Was easy enough. npm install util. Okay. So I'm going to compile our app. All right. Control-Shift-P. Tab build. Task. Trying to remember what I did. Where's my output?
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
So it should be TCS build, and then I have all the builds in there. Okay, so there's my build. That's cool. Build and debug. We can run task, build. They'll find all my stuff in there. Can select the config. All right, that's good. Where's my VS Code? Should have the launch stuff. Oop. There we go. Ah, perfect. Perfect. All right, so there's my launch program, which is that one. We can set a breakpoint. We can debug. Perfect. All right, cool. I think we're on our way. We're on our way. Terminal. Oh, thanks for being a podcast listener. I appreciate that. Yeah, make sure you follow, which I think you did. So thanks for the follow. And yeah, I'm here all the time. Should probably mention on the podcast every once in a while, huh? So what we want to attempt to do over here is add an option. So, well, first let's look at his code. So he has the iOS entitlement task. If it's 32, task not supported, because it's only supported on Mac. That's good. And then what else do we have here? Yeah, I've been streaming for a few months now, so been all sorts of random stuff. Let's see, source path gets a property, gets a value. Yeah, not the. Yeah, it makes sense. Property and value, print file. Print file, prints it out. plist buddy finds it, sets it. Bingo, bango. That's good code. Icon. So what we want to do is go into the bump version, and how VSTS is set up is should be a task.json. And what I had inside here, so let's see if I can find an app. So let's see here. Let's just say I go into, I guess, the XamChat one that I did here. Do I have a pipeline in here? I think I do. So let us say I add a new task. We won't actually enable it, but so if I do version, I have it installed already. So here's the iOS bundle version. And what we have is version code offset. And what we want to do is, instead of using the version code, we want like a checkbox that says use. Oh, there's a typo on my donate banner. Oh no! All right, I'll fix that up. Thanks CLI Hero. So we want to probably put a checkbox here that says, it'd be nice to have a drop down. I don't know if we can have drop downs. Like, it'd be cool to have a drop down. Let me see if there's other ones that have it. Yeah, like this, I guess. Like, what do you want? Like, use this or use that. So that'd be a cool addition, just in general, to put in there. We don't want to break anyone, though. That's the only thing. So the default would be that. So if I go into like App Center, let's see if I can find an app that I have. My Geo Contacts app. Yeah, so if I go in here, right, what I want to try to emulate this thing here. This drop down for timestamp or not. Build ID, timestamp, things like that. So that'd be good. Lots of great keys going everywhere. Then what else? So that's what we probably want. So let's say options. Let's see if there's a task reference, custom build task reference. Yep, that's helpful. Task.json schema. Okay, name, friendly name, description, deprecated, runs on, agent. See, property. If we look at this, this is a input, so let's look at the inputs. We have pick list. That's what we want. Pick list. Okay. So let's say we go down here and we go to version code. And we say name is going to be version code option, I guess. Oh, it needs to be in.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
All right, there's that. Aldo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We're on our mission, on our goal to 600. I'd like to have 1,000, maybe 2,000 by the end of the year. That'd be great. But we're on our goal. We have 577 right now. Pretty rad. I need to have a challenge, like 1,000. Then I shave my beard live on film. On film, James, or continue for it to grow. The more, I don't know. You need to call it something. All right, so we need to have a type. That is going to be a pick list. Now, I don't know how pick list works. It could be a radio. Let's see, Azure DevOps. Task. Pick list. Define pick list. That doesn't help. Add or modify pick list queries. Oh, there we go. Yeah, how do I get that? Ugh. GitHub, Azure DevOps tasks. Pipeline tasks. And then there must be a pick list in here. That's how I'm going to do it. That's how I do it. Somebody's got a pick list. There we go. So, options. There we go. Perfect. Whoa.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Hey, Tig, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. There we go. Look at all that Nightbot stuff. Pick list. So we're going to do pick list. Label will be... what does App Center call it? What did I just close that window? I think it's here. Did I put it here? There we go. I should probably not show it again, but just set that up on a new one. There we go. Format. Format type. Format. Build number format. Format type. Number, version, code, format type. Format. There we go. All right. We want required equals true. And then default value is going to equal the this will be build ID. And then we have options. And then these are a list of things. And we'll have build ID. Oh, I guess it's like, yeah, build ID. Build ID slash specify. I don't know. Do I stand the whole time? It depends. I would say it depends on the day. Today I'm going to stand all day because my chair's way over there. And I don't want to go grab it. That's a lot of work. But I stand today. I feel I'm in a standing mood for some reason. I also sat this morning. Colin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Hooking it up. Drake says, thank you. User, I'll say user defined. User defined slash build ID. I can't figure out what I want. User defined slash build ID. And then it'll be the timestamp. And I'll say, just concern for my back. No way, back's way better for standing. I used to have all sorts of issues. Timestamp. This will be Unix timestamp in seconds. There we go. And then what else? No, yeah, if I had more than a $20 chair, it'd probably be a lot better, huh? Editable options. I don't know what those are. Pick list, resources. I don't think I have that for anything else. Help. So then I also have help markdown. This will be, I need to put in here, select the type of version code format that you would like to use. There we go. Selecting timestamp ignores the version code. This is also required, so you got to put something in there, unfortunately. How to make one thing required if filter type. Wow, okay, so required, this will be if version code option equals build ID. All right, and then also there's visible rule. I assume I could also do this. It seems as if this is correct. Cool. Options, visible rule. Cool. How's the streaming going so far? Have you been enjoying streaming at all? My biggest problem I have is I stream on the same computer that I code, and I am picking up a new GTX 980 from a buddy that just upgraded to the 2080, I think. So I have an old 680 in here, so that needs to probably change at some point. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, I want to do a blog on like how I got set up streaming and did all that stuff. That'd be kind of fun at some point to do. Editable options. I guess I'll put this in. I don't know what this does. What does properties do? Properties. Let's see. Here's the schema. What's properties? Editable options. Editable options. I don't know what that does. Editable options. VSTS task. Editable, I don't know what that does. Oh. Oh, no, it's not. It's gone again. Oh, no. I don't know. Something's wrong with this pretzel server. This is the one thing I wish was a little bit, well, more documented, how to do some of these tasks. But that's okay. So with this version code option, the default is build ID, the timestamp is build ID, and then that all get piped into this task.ts. And then I can say let version code option string equal tl.get input. That should be version code option. Ding. That's good. And then HJ asks, how long are my typical streaming sessions? Depends. I usually don't like to go more than 3 hours. Usually 2 hours is a good amount of time, or sometimes when I just finish something, like I finished it. Like I feel pretty good about that. Like today I'll be done by 4:30 because Frank and I are going to record a new merge conflict. So I need to be done by then, maybe 10 minutes before that, so I can use a little bio break and go from there. And then on Saturdays, I do the signal on Saturdays. And I cap those to 90 minutes because I want to have breakfast and do other stuff. And I want my, I want to be, I want to enjoy some time with my partner. So I'm going to go in TypeScript. I'm going to say if, can I do equals equals? Is equals equals in TypeScript correct to do build ID? And if it's build ID, then I should go in here and do this. And then space these correctly. Does that seem correct? I don't know if anyone's that bio break, which I've had to do on stream before. I've totally done it before. I'm just like, I gotta go right now. I'm gonna pour some more coffee here. I don't want to pour too much of this cold brew because it's like a little bit much, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, and it depends. And sometimes I'll play some video games. It's like 30 minutes or an hour. It just kind of depends, just in general. But I usually do code stuff because usually, let's see what Twitch is doing right now. I think like usually Visual Studio account like rehosts me and does a bunch of stuff, and
I don't think there's anything else.
Kind of depends what they're up to, but so if it equals build ID, which I assume is okay in TypeScript because it's TypeScript, it'd be nice if this could tell me true or false. There's a light bulb. Then do that. Else. And I can say console.log, and I'll say using build custom define build ID version code. Oh, this needs to not go in here because that's the version name. There we go. This needs to go here. If not undefined version code. Oh wait. Version code. Oh. Okay, so I need to look at this again. Oh. Yeah, because this is just going to combine these. So I'm going to say, okay, I was like, what am I doing in life? Okay, so this is the version name. Now, what happens here version code, and adjusting for offset. So if the user defines the code, then they'll have to define something in the version code. Then here what I'm doing is I'm parsing out the version code and doing that there. Is the white background allowed on Twitch? Well, what we do is whenever someone gives bits, that's how they vote. I need to put this in the official rules, but that's how I change into dark theme, is whenever there's bits. I start on light theme, and if people give 500, I need to have a bit counter for it, and then like I need to be like, whenever I reach 500 bits during the stream, I'll change it to dark theme. But I only use white theme. I like light theme, so it's funny. I'm the only one. It clearly stands out. So perfect. So if it equals build ID, it's like, well, I guess, yeah, I mean, there could be something in there, and then I don't want to do it if it's cleared out. So that's fine, but if this equals build ID, then we're going to adjust for offset if needed. And then this will be getting using timestamp. There we go. How many bits for the pink theme? 500. 500 bits. Is there a pink theme? I don't even know. Yeah, whatever theme you want. 500 bits. And I will change. Let's do this. Theme. Every 500 bits, I will change my theme to your selection. And for 30 minutes. There we go. How's this? Does that work? Theme. Boom. That seems like a combination. Yeah. From everybody. Let me know if that seems too much. I just came up with that off the top of my mind because that's like $3 or something. $4, something like that. Whatever the equivalent is. Okay. Now the question happens to be, how do I get the Unix timestamp in seconds? TypeScript get timestamp in seconds. Yeah, what are the themes? I like that the themes change so fast. Oh, I like Light Plus. I usually use the Visual Studio one, but that one's a little bit... Yeah, that's nicer. Why is that? Ooh, I like that theme. That's a nice theme. Night Owl. Ugh. 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 High contrast. I like that. We use Light Plus. Yeah, Light is... Oh, it's like it doesn't know about texture. That's much better. All right, let me use that. Just looking at themes. Console.log. Blah, 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 blah. All right, I just Googled this. Guess. Night. All right, I'm going to do this. Let's check it out. Command prompt themes. You'd have to install additional themes. There's so many themes. Night Owl. Overnight Owl? I don't like dark themes. I'm not about that dark theme life. You gotta bits it up. You pick. So apparently that's the seconds. The question is it get time? All right. So then what we can do is we should be able to say version code equals string of seconds. Let's see, I'll say for here, we'll do bits. So I'll say 500 bits or a new sub. I will change my theme to your selection for mins. 30 minutes or more. There we go. How about this? Theme. So if you donate 500 bits or you're a new sub, so we did have a new sub, which would be Axemaster, could totally tell me what I want. So I'll do that for Axe. Just saying. I'll do it for 30 minutes unless there's a new one. Then we can put it on a list somewhere. Get it done. So we'll say Axe gets to choose the theme. Okay. All right. So this should be correct. Night Owl. All right. This will be fun. All right. So let's go into command palette. Install themes. Which one do we want? Night Owl. Hurt my eyes. Install. All right, we're gonna reload. All right. I should have a new countdown timer that has like the countdown. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay, fine. Hope you're happy. And then what I need to do is I need to create an extension that shows my current theme for Streamlabs. That'd be pretty fun. That'd be good. All right, where am I? I don't even know. Oh! There we go. Alfred. There we go. So there you go. I let it show. So at Alfred can pick at 3:25. We'll do that. How's that sound? My time. Whatever. Cue it up. Cue up your themes. Thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. That's actually a pretty good way of getting bits and getting subs, is doing it that way. All right, so this should work. Let me do this here. So I should be able to then console log. Let's do var time equals a new date. Get time. And I'll say this should be info. Quiet light, please. All right. So in half an hour, we'll get there. All right, cool. So we're going to use that. And then this will be high. Needed. I don't know if people love themes so much. That's so funny. That's cool. I guess I'm always in presenter mode. A lot of people ask me why do I use light theme. I'm always in presenter mode, and from far away, it's hard to read dark theme. So, all right, so that should be good, and then we'll just do time. I can say current time. Say current time. time. New timestamp. And that'll be plus seconds. There you go. All right, I think that's correct. There you go. I guess so. I guess so. I just use the defaults. That's my jam. Defaults. Okay, so we need to test this. And this probably won't be available on Androids or on iOS. So, oh no, this one's okay to run on iOS, right? Because we do run that stuff. Oh, there it is right there, that one. So let's go ahead and implement this on Android, and then we can just look at the code. So Android bump version, task of JSON, task TS. Wait, where'd all my files go? Come back. Come back to me. Okay, so, oh gosh. So we definitely want, wait, which one is this? Task. There we go. All right, cool. I want those. Advance, explain. All right, cool. iOS bump version. We're going to want this. I guess the question is, does JSON always return, or JavaScript always return Unix then? I assume that on Windows and PC that timestamp will be the same. I can only hope. Version code. Boop. And then we should be able to do this. This will be the same. And then in our task.ts, here's our option. There we go. That's a, why am I returning everything as different strings? Doesn't really matter. Let's just make them all lowercase strings. I don't know why they matter. I don't know nothing about nothing. All right. So oh, cool. Nice. Well, thanks for doing that. You should get into some .NET. I don't know. I'm doing some TypeScript, really, so I guess it's really not .NET-y, but it's the only way it can be done. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you're even not a .NET developer, CLI, and are still hanging out. That's super rad. I love all developers. So I hope that one day maybe you'll come to the .NET side. But it's okay if you don't. It's okay. We won't be mad at you. So let's go ahead and copy this code. And let's put this in here. So that's correct. In here. And then we should be able to, I don't think I have a, oh, F#. Whoa. Getting crazy with the functional. So do I have a gulp file? Oh, you know what I should have just done? Can I just do gulp? There we go. It's like I have this gulp definition in here. It should continue to build. And then, oh snap. I also wanted to update, I guess. I was looking at those dependencies too, huh? What were those C security alerts? So it was mini match and Lodash. I don't even know where it's at. And I don't know. Where is my... Oh, is Lodash in here? So this one uses Lodash 102. What is it telling me? 417.5. What? Mini matches 3. I don't know. I mean, who's taking a dependency on this? A VST task lib. Oh, interesting. 304. So if that takes... Okay, so that should be fixed then. But Lodash looks like that's being used. Something else. There's so many dependencies. Ah, JavaScript. JavaScript. I mean, what am I gonna do? How do I? Is there a way? Oh, it did this here. What did it do? Holy bananas. I was curious. Gulp install TypeScript. Do I have a dev dependencies?
While you're gonna wake up and work
Hard
hard
at
at
it.
it. Nothing is impossible.
Palmy, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. If I'm still streaming at the end of this, you'll be the last one to get to choose a theme, which is awesome. Which is awesome. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Very cool. Getting some bits, getting some subs. Really rad today. Thank you guys so much. Mooch loves you.
It should also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
All right, so there's dependencies. Mine is this one. My dev dependency should be that then, I guess. I don't know anymore. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I need to create something that will update it. That'll be on the list for me to figure out next. I'm gonna have to have a little notepad. Next theme, I could say, who do we have? We have at 325. It's gonna be, let's see here. Let's see. How's this? Then Alfred picked, what did you pick? You picked Quiet Light, so I can update that. There we go. Boop. Like we're thinking the same, CLI. There we go. Perfect. All right, so I have... So these are... Look at that, Andrew just adding his name on there. That's cute. That's true, I give it to him. We maintain these. Mm-hmm. make sure we get that in there. All right, what else do we have? Package name, bump version. That's good. So now what we want to do is test it. Now, I thought I had some test scripts in here at some point. I'm going to find one. I must not have checked it in. What I can do is go into my GitHub. Let's go into C/users. Let's go into app4, this thing, properties. So let's drop this in here somewhere. It's like, oh, cool, here's a new manifest, right? And then what we'd want to see here is there's a version code, a version name, package name. That's good. All right, then built a bunch of stuff. I don't even know. Did I even put this gulp file in here? That's cool. And then let's look at these package names. That's good. TypeScript. Huh. Sudo? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Well, I don't know how to check dependencies. Looks good. All right. All right, so the next thing we want to do is what? Go in and we're gonna Control-Shift-P. I wish that was easier to bring up. Run tasks. Run. So we want to rev on this, and let's go ahead and close all. I'm going to bump version, so here's our TS file. Then we want to build this. Run build task, and we're going to build version, bump version. Okay. Here's the built version of it, so it requires all this stuff. It's still requiring VSTS task lib. How do I upgrade it to... Oh, it's in there. Okay, so let's upgrade all of these, I guess, to... this thing. I'm imagining they just renamed everything. So let us... Oh, that's cool. You can hover over it and you can see what the version is, latest version. Ah, interesting. Okay, so we want to find all of these. Oh gosh. Not in project.locks though. We want it, I guess so, in... Guess in here. Okay, so we're going to upgrade this. I'm going to use that same one. What's util up to? 11.1. And then this one can be 277. All right. Let's grab these two. Let's go ahead and update all of these then. Let's update this one. I guess here we don't need util for some reason. Okay. Seems cool. Very minimal. And then bundle identifier, package. It's probably a better way to do this, but heck if I know. And then manifest. I don't like that one. Next song. Need hype. Okay, so that's good. Okay, that's good. All right, and then I'm gonna put it in here because it's like my template. Oh, no modules. Yep. It's like my template, so I probably want to put that in there. Cool. All right. So now, Axe asks, "What kind of biking am I into?" It's a valid question. I mostly do just city, road, normal, not like road fast cycling, but usually just city long distance path riding. Not mountain biking. It's too hard on my knees, most likely, because I have arthritis, and bad knees, and surgery's been done a few times. So I want to replace these two, huh? I want to replace that with... So usually I am cycling around the city, or... Let's do this. Replace it with require. Sometimes I go on long distance, like there's a lot of good like long distance bike rides all over the place. So, 20 miles, 30 miles. I did the Seattle to Portland bike ride, which was super fun. So that's like my long distance. But I just have a fixed gear bike, so a normal fixed gear that I ride most of the time, usually home from work. So usually from Redmond, I take the bridge across. There's a bridge that you can cross the water on, which is super fun. No. And yeah, that's usually what I do. All right, cool. So let us go. Never been into super fast. Yeah, I ride fixed most of the time, so fixed gear. And let's build the bump version. There we go. And then inside of our built modules, or built, we should see task.js, which now has the dependencies in here too, so that's good. Okay, so normally what I do, because I'm janky, is usually what I'll do is come in and specify a path, because I'm not good at things. How do I debug this thing? So normally what I do is I'll come in here, hit debug. I don't have any variables, but I'll pick like this. And if I run it, it's going to probably run this and hit a breakpoint. It's not going to do anything. So that's good. So normally what I do is I come in and then I say, well, I guess here, the source path, where is it running from? Probably 2 back, 3 back, 2 back. It'd be like Android manifest.xml. Boop. And then the version code, let's see, option. We'll do, could literally be anything, but what did I put? I put timestamp. There we go. Oops. Yeah, I've been riding fixed gear for, I do have a handlebar, so that's, I mean, obviously I have a handlebar, but I use version name. That needs to go in here too. Name. There we go. Oh, gosh. I'm pretty sure that it, oh. Yeah, just prints it out. So, yeah, I've been riding fixed gear for a long time, back when I lived in Arizona, where it was very, very flat. So I put a smaller chainring on the back when I moved to Seattle, which was super helpful. And then I, yeah, put the smaller chainring on it. And then I also, obviously have hand brakes. So that's very, super important. So, all right, so let's see here. So the timestamp, that's good, I guess. And seconds, ooh, yeah, but I want it to be a string, so I don't want it to be integer. So that's not good. Can you just do integer, number? Terminal? Can I just type into here? No. How do I... I do number, and then can I do... how do I trim... How do I make this an integer? So this thing is a... What is that? I don't want that. Stop. Oh, there it is. Math.round. I can do that. Math.round. There we go. Yeah, I also have a custom made bike I saved up for. It's got like 12 gears or whatever. And that's usually a more long distance bike, but I don't ride it that much. Mostly ride the fixed gear. I feel like it's one gear. It just kind of goes. I don't have to worry about it for some reason, but that's just me. But how do I pass in arguments? That'd be like the most rad thing ever. I don't know how to use this tool. Like it'd be cool. Can I pass in parameters to a pass? Okay, so how do I look this up? VS Code, pass parameter to task. Args. Oh gosh. Tasks, label. how does one pass in arguments? Provide input parameters. Options? Oh, I see. Did we ever do this? Seems as if there was a post somewhere. Input for tasks. Okay. Inputs. All right. Tasks inputs. Ah, interesting. Well, how do I put in the echo prompt? I don't know. I don't know. I guess I won't do it. Yeah, Fixie's not scared at all. Just you can also put it in flywheel mode so it continues to revolve. Can I do multiple configurations? This would be launch Android bump versions. Can I do then launch bump versions, package name? Okay, then here this would be iOS. Try to make my life simpler here. iOS bundle identifier. This would be iOS bundle identify. Oops. Then we'll also do another one that's iOS entitlement transform. Okay, and then iOS entitle. Cool. All right. So then if I go back to debug, oh snap. I like that. What if I add? Oh, look at all these things. Interesting. Cool. That was pretty good. Yeah, I would say that they are harder. If you don't understand the concept, it's pretty rough. I mean, I've definitely fallen a few times. The hardest part, Terra, is when you ride Fixie for a while, for like a long time like I did, and then you don't ride Fixie, and you're like, well, this is great. Like, look, I don't have to pedal. I don't have to do all this stuff. Like, this is amazing, right? And then all of a sudden, you get back onto your Fixie, and you're like, oh, no. You know, and then that's bad news. Versions. That's bad news, and that has definitely happened to me before. Oh, I've almost fallen many a times. I've definitely crashed a lot of times, but how do I get this input? I want to pass arguments to this thing, but in general, I guess I just need a path, and then inside of here I can do
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Tony, thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. Okay, so, oops. Oh. What did I do? I think I do a file print. Oh, if it's missing. So So go here and let us source path, version code, timestamp. Just want to make sure this is working. Okay, I get the time. That's good. Time in seconds. No! Why did you lie to me? New date. Oh, I see. Is incomplete solution for obtaining the seconds because it produces timestamps with floating points units. Would be milliseconds. Oh, so I just need to do new date. Oh, I see. That's easy enough then. Yeah, I get mine. Oh. Interesting. I guess I can do. Like that? Does that work? All right, let's build. And then let's debug. Guess I should put this breakpoint down here. Then I can do version code option, timestamp. Boop. Let's see, time. It's good. That's really funny because that's correct. And then seconds. There we go. So that's good. Time. Time from Unix epochs. Seconds. There's got to be a website that gives me this currently. There we go. I knew there would be. So that looks about right because it's been a few seconds. Great. Okay. Even on Windows, console log to string. Boop. Beautiful. Your version code is now going to be that. Where's my output? Debug console. Perfect, perfect. The question is this the correct path? Nope. So I think I probably need to do, the full path length. So where is that at? Where is my... Copy path. Oh, that's a nice extension. All right, let's try this again. Then the version name can be null. I don't want to change anything. Version code option is going to be timestamp. And it's time that I totally did it. Yes. All right. Hold on. So theme. Which one do we want? We wanted quiet light. Oh my goodness. That's very bright. All right. Well, it's a very stark change. This one, quiet light, is that what we're going for? Ugh. Hello world. Woo. Hey, Kesavimutu. I like pronouncing people's names. That's what we're going for. So there we go. Perfect. Next theme. I'm going to make a command so I can enter these and just add to a list. So we'll do it about 4 o'clock. I don't know if Palmy is here. At Palmy, any requests? It does. It's not my fault. It's your fault. It's the chat's. It's the chat's fault. It's not my. It's not my fault. Oh my god! It's very bright. It's all of a sudden. It's a very stark change. If you went from light to light, I think it wouldn't be that bad. But yeah. All right. Cool. So that's fine. All right. So now I think we're good on this thing. I'm feeling good. No requests yet. All right. And there's some. You know, you can go into VS Code. Siva. So you can go in, you can look at the command palette, and there's a bunch of nice themes in here, but if there's any that you want me to install too, I'll install them. I will install them. All right, so this should be good. Boop. No, it didn't work. No such file exists. Oh, can I go back up here? Can I go back up here? Can I do set? I gotta rebuild it. Choose your fave. All right, I'll do that. I'll do a random. I'll do it. See ya, Axe. Have a good one. All the theme changes scared everyone away. So I think what I need to do isn't just put that in there. Oh no! Wow. Yeah, that definitely exists. Oh. That's funny. That didn't. There we go. Why did that? What? Alright, yeah, that's not correct. So if I'm going to go into my C, GitHub. Oh my goodness, that's why. / Android manifest.xml. There we go. Oh, what? Dealer's choice. Oh gosh. Thanks, Terra. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. We're going to put you on there. On the list. Oh gosh. That's so cool. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. Of course, all goes to charity. You know how it goes. Yeah, this is weird. That when I paste it, I don't know how I get this to work. Like, how did I debug this ever? So I paste it in there, and then everything gets all messed up. That's so strange. Okay. Oh, maybe I need to do an @ sign. Nope. What the heck? I think what I was doing, let's just do this then. I think if I just go into the, there's a dirty hack ready, so if I go into simple, oh my goodness, mortal. I hate it. Nope, still didn't do it. Like, look, I did that. Nothing. Right? Am I wrong? I don't know. What I did before, I'll show you what I did before. Shh, don't tell anyone. I would go into this JavaScript here, and then what I would do is, I would do, instead of this, I would just delete this. Just like that, and then, pretty sure that would work. Or maybe not. What? Oh, maybe I need to do /. Yeah, that's what it is. Now we're talking. The backslash does it. Yep, there it is. I bet that's what it is, the forward slashes. So let's debug that again. There it is. Okay, so where's my variables? Source path. Boop. Now we're talking. Forward slashes. Blarg. So if we come in here and I look at my version offset option, I'll make that a timestamp. There we go. And let's go ahead and go down here to this. Go through version code. Correct. Source path. That looks good. Yay. There it is. Now also what I can do is I can just open it in here. Cool. And I can continue on. Finds this stuff. Let's go ahead and do another breakpoint. This is going to find, it removes any comments because it has to. You don't need it. Boop. Version code, set property. If it has a version name, which it doesn't, we'll sync it up, print file, done. Oh, snap. Nice. That's awesome. Cool. Cool. All right, so that's good. Now let's go back over into. Can I briefly just explain what I'm building? Absolutely. Whenever you type in what, I'm currently working on my mobile Azure DevOps tasks. These are tasks that are written in TypeScript, and they are. Where's my TypeScript here? Not that one. Let's see, I have a pipeline somewhere. Yeah, so you can come in and you can create different tasks, such as this bump version, numbers, iOS, Android, things like that. Alfred, hey, have a good one. Thanks for the bits. I appreciate that. It's really awesome. Yeah, so Tony, we're building some tasks to extend Azure DevOps. I already had these on my GitHub, which is cool. So we're just expanding it to be awesome. That's what I'm doing in general. So we have Android now working. So our Android one should work. I think so. So we're going to have that working. So there it is. It has the version code, the name, all that stuff. Now iOS we need to go ahead and fix up because we didn't do that yet. So let us come to my TypeScript script. And I just need to fix up that code to get the seconds. So we'll just go ahead and copy this. And we're going to put that inside of our iOS bump version. There we go. Right here.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Hey, Developers Garage, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Pretty rad. Super appreciate it. All right, that's super exciting. Looks good. All right, that should work. I don't really have anything else to do on the. Let me just make sure that if I run this again, that this works. I want to make sure that it goes into the right area. I don't even need anything in there. So let's go ahead and debug this again. Boop. So to make sure if it gets build ID passed in, that it actually does the right thing. So this doesn't really matter stuff. And then offset should be build ID. Then here, boop. Cool. All right, awesome. So now what we're going to do is we're going to build this one. we're gonna build package name. Oh, I should probably bump all the versions of this. So if I go into my task, let's make this a 1.0, I guess. Okay. There we go. Let's make this a 1.0. Oh, nice, Tony. Yeah, I'm super loving Azure Dev. I mean, I've used Azure DevOps for a while now with all my libraries. I have it on some of my apps as well when I need some advanced stuff, which is super nice. Let's see, 1.0, and then this thing. 1.0. Guess, and then probably on our package. I don't know why that's that, but I'm pretty sure it's in this. Looks good. Looks good. All right, so that's cool. So let us build a bunch of stuff. Our iOS one should be good. Let's save all. I actually need to put. What I need to do is I need to put this into Azure DevOps so it builds correctly. That's a whole blog post in itself, I'm sure. Let's see. Build. We built. Let's build that one again. I want to build. Oh, I have watches on there too. So build this one again, bump versions. Then I want to build iOS bump version. I want to build I don't need to build Hello World. That's good. And then I want to build entitlement transform. There we go. So with that, we should be able to then, where's my, building Android apps. Where's this? Nope. Building. There we go. So I'm pretty sure that I want to do whatever this TFX thing is. Is that still a thing? Oh, it's not a thing. It's not TFX anymore. How do you bundle it? How do I bundle it? TFX extension name, huh? How come I don't have TFX? Because that's not correct. Ugh. Okay, I guess I need to install npm install -gtfx CLI. Install that puppy. There we go. There we go. Just install these things. Interesting. We'll do that. Cool. TFS cross-platform command line interface. Cool. Let's see here. How do I test it? That's the question. How do I test it? So let me remove this task. Let us create a new org. That way it's out of it. I'll say mots tasks. Sure. Central US. I guess so. Do I just have mots? Can I get mots? Nope, it's already taken. I already have it. Mots. Tests. There he goes. That's probably not taken. That's probably not taken. Extension tests. All right, and then I want to set up a build, new pipeline, use the visual designer. Say, I don't know, monkeys. I'm sure there's one in there. Do that. It's like I'm sure if I type in monkey that it'll be there'll be something. And there's Xamarin Android. Tap on that. Night, Alex. Have a good one. Cheers. Cheers. We can save. Now, can I just install a version? So if I say mobile, I just want to install my own. I think if I go into manage extensions, I want to upload an extension. Can I do that? How does I test? There's all my extensions. Because this should have put it here. Like, I wonder if it'll allow me to do it or not. I don't know. Extension already exists. Of course it does. That's great. So I guess maybe I can do dash test. And then build it again. And then I could test it on myself. That would make sense, I guess. Okay. Boop. Let's see. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Extension categories. Categories: Azure repos, Azure boards, Azure pipelines. Okay, I guess I have to change that. That's good to know. Azure pipelines. Yeah, is what I want. All right. That's good. All right, let's do it again then. Ba-doop. Interesting. Upload. All right, try it again. There we go. Getting close. So that should be good. When is the next theme? Next theme. 55. All right, so that's good. So this is good. And then I can... Oh. Why is it public? Unpublish. It's too much power. Unpublished. Oh, I guess I need to do it not as public. Public. Oh, false. Oh, gosh. Okay, got it. So let me delete the error. Interesting. Could not convert the string bump version equals build ID path inputs to required line 53 position line 53. That's good. Ready? Oh gosh. All right, let's see what we did wrong. Tasks, bump version. Doesn't like that. All right, I guess this has to be true then. And then visible rule needs to be in and out. That's fine. Okay. I assume the same is true over here for bundle identifier, iOS bump version. True. Okay. Let's go ahead and build this again. Boop. Cool. Ugh. Now we change this to false. So that's probably good. All right. And that's good. Test name. See if this works. Private, not shared. And then what I can do, since this is private, is I can share it with myself, I think. At least with that project I just created, and then run it through. So in world, mods tests, extension test, pipelines, build. That's good. Okay, that's good. All right, build that thing. Does this thing exist? Who knows? Monkey test. Let's just build the CS proj there. Oop. Oops. Oh yeah, monkey apps. Oh, this is only an Android app, so that's perfect. All right, let's save that. Let's see if it validated. It did. Cool. And then I can share this. Is it Mott's tests? Cool. How do I see shared things? That's the next question. I wonder if I have to go to manage extensions. Should show me. There we go. Oops. Shared with this organization. Then this will be a separate one, which will have test. Yep. And I get it for free. It's only for me. That's not complicated at all. Install. All right, cool. And then we can refresh version. Maybe Android signing. There it is. Version numbers, add. Da-da-da-da. Oh, snap. Yes. Oh, that's interesting. I also don't want it to be... Did I do the wrong one? Oh, because version name is no longer there. Oh, snap. What? All right, so it's hiding multiple. All right. What did I do? Up. Oh. Yep. Good catch. See, that's why I test it. Test it there. Now it's time to change. We're changing this thing. Let's do this. Everyone said my pick. So let's go into color themes. I'm just going to go through these. So let's see what we got. Dark theme, Kimby. Let's do dim. Tonight I'll no italics. Red. Let's do that one. Let's do night blue. Night blue. You thought I was going to pick a light theme, didn't you? But I didn't. I didn't. All right, so that's good. Let's check out the iOS task too to make sure I didn't mess that up. Version code, version offset, version name. That's good. Okay, so we can save that. And then we need to go and we need to bump a version. And then we need to build that. There we go. Ba-na-na-na. Okay, so that was close. But let's validate that the iOS one is working too. iOS. There we go. That's good. I like that. We still can remove these. Remove this. Remove this. What we can do is we can actually validate that this works at least. So let's go ahead and pick the manifest. And what we can do for a test is not do this. Disable. Disable. That's cool. They put in the test with App Center stuff. Don't even need to build. Disable. Don't need to restore. All I want to do is do this. That's cool. I'm going to spin up a whole server just for this. That's a good question, Terao. It's a good question. I don't know if we have one somewhere, I'm sure. So that's going to be on hosted pipeline. Let's check this build. We'll see if it outputs the correct stuff. update monkeydata.json. What did I just do? Oh, that's the last commit. All right, so now if I go into here, let's close that. Let's update. Boop. That'll update. That's cool. So what I have here is it's building some stuff. It's spiking up some servers. Ooh. What failed? Built task.js. That's good. Are these tasks like build and deploy for your Xamarin app to App Center? Well, if I go, I don't know what I just broke though. I'm very upset. Why didn't that work? Let's queue and let's put in true. Well, so those two down here are, so I just added a new Xamarin template and then it adds a bunch of stuff. I just disabled all of them. But yeah, these are ones to ship your app over to App Center Test. So to build, so you would build your app here with all your customization, and then you can ship it to App Center for distribution or for testing. So from one. Why didn't this work though? I don't understand how that didn't work. Looks like I can't find it. Oh, can't find Azure Pipelines task lib task. Oh. Okay. Pretty sure that that's in there. No? Slash task. Oh, wait a second. What? What's happening here? That's correct. That looks correct. Dependencies are on there. Okay. It's built task. Cannot find module.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Siva, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. What is happening here? All right, so do that. npm init install. Just gonna make sure I have it all in here. Maybe I didn't install the things I needed to. Oh, that's not what I want. What is happening here? I don't want that. I already did it. So maybe I didn't build it correctly. I'm very kind of confused here. Okay. It all looks correct. Yep, that looks correct. Require, create that, Azure function. Okay, all right, that looks good. Unit testing, creating it, create extension, got it, got it. This all looks correct. So the only thing I can think of is maybe I didn't. Let's go ahead and build them again, I guess. Oh, not that one. Android package. Command palette. There's most likely a way better way of doing this, but then if I go in here, let's make it 102, I guess. Save that. Not that. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm just creating custom tasks to extend Azure DevOps because I want custom functionality like bumping versions and stuff like that. So I don't know why this didn't work, but this maybe now is gonna work. It's like the same size. So I don't know. I don't know. Close some of these windows. Close all these. Close that one. Close that one. Close that one. And here we go. All right. Okay, let's update, I guess. Then I'm going to need to manage my extensions, and I need to uninstall. Then I need to reinstall. At least it's super fast. That's one thing I appreciate. All right. here. Should be 102, and then I install it. Unless I do a major like version bump, then it doesn't actually do much, but install it. Builds, edit. So now this will be here, so that's good. Oh. Yep, that's correct. So now it's actually working correct. So here it should do that. Unix, do version name, user defined, nice. Then let's queue and let's do true. Okay. I don't know why that's not doing that. It's super strange. All looks correct. Yes. Uh-huh. Maybe it's still the old name. I imagine it's different. Nope, same thing. That's weird because it's like it had to have worked. Module.js, throw error. I definitely don't include any of that stuff. Let's see, maybe if I gulp. It's a mystery. No description, no repository field. Added one package, remove one package. Okay, if I now do this, oh, I should change this to 3, I guess. I'm just curious if it didn't actually rebuild all the dependency chain down the line or something when it was updated. Load. It's like cool because it has it all, and then it's in here. It's like that's definitely it. Definitely there. Okay. 277. Oh, they still call it VSTS task lib. Maybe that's what I needed to do. That's interesting. Maybe it's a v3. Oh, they still call it that. Okay, so maybe that's my problem, is I didn't actually change the name. I just changed the names randomly for fun. That's very possible. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So I messed that up then. That's insightful then. Okay. Let's go back into... It's really strange that then it... Oh. I guess that's why it's null. All right. So let us change this back, I guess. Require. I will change it back. Could be why then. Gulp. Can't find module VSTS task. So that's the thing, is it doesn't exist there. So that's what I'm confused on. Unless they're like, don't use that new one. So if I go in here and I look at the... That's using that. Okay, so... Something using 2.77? I'm very confused. Oh, geez. All right, so if I look at Azure Pipelines task lib, is anyone using this? There we go. Okay, so it's here. It is here for some things. Dependencies, package. Tool lib, task and tool. Task lib, tool lib. Oh. No, that's correct. Tool runner. Slash tool runner. There it is. All right, so it totally exists there because it's definitely there. Task lib. So I'm not crazy. This thing all should exist. Why isn't this running? Like, I know I'm not crazy. Okay, so task. This should exist because it exists. These exist. How come it doesn't? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Can I find module? Related. My extension works when I include node modules in the same folder as my task. My question is there any way to touch it? Oh, geez. I don't understand why this doesn't show up, though. It should be inside of it. I feel like this is now updated correctly to here. Let's look at our commands from way back when. npm install, yep. Azure Pipelines task lib, that's correct. There it is, okay. There it is. Okay, that's there too. Man, I don't understand why it's not there. Are you able to see the extension node modules directory, say whether the node package is in it? Well, so I'm in the, so here's the node, right? So here's the node modules. It's right here. So it's in there. Task. Yeah, it's totally in there. There's tool runner.js. And that's the thing, is it runs local. I just don't understand why it's not. Maybe we can we bust open this visx? Let's see if I rename it to. Let's see if I rename it to something. Yeah, I think so. If I see it. So rename this. Oops. Oh, it's so mad at me right now. Tasks. Yeah, it's there. Boom. It's definitely there. That's what I don't get. Azure Pipelines, node modules, Azure Pipelines task lib. Built. There it is, task.js. Yeah, it's totally there. Let's try it again, I guess. Yeah, it's super strange. It's like it's totally there, so. Uploading a file. Look at it upload 10 megabytes. Unless for some reason I broke something, which I don't know. There's a lot of files in here, but I want to delete this, so this won't go there. Boop. Just trying to think, like, did I do anything else wrong? What's this little arrow do? Is that above or that's the correct one? I don't know. Versions, yeah, it has it in there. Task.json. Just uploaded that. Yeah, it's not that much different. That's what's... Was there a dependency for Azure under tsconfig.json? tsconfig.json. I don't think there's anything in there. Well, this was like I just created it, so dependency and dev dependency. I'm not really sure. I think one is like it's on the build machine and then one is not on the build machine. So like these are on the build machine and then these aren't, I guess. I think. But I never had any issues before. Let us try it again, I guess. So I can refresh this. Close. Uninstall. Reinstall. This is how we do it. 103. Q. True. All right, let's try it. So, I mean, unless, yeah, I move things around, but like I didn't really change anything because I've already published this package. So that's the interesting part is like these things are already, should be on the machine, like the VSTS, these libs or whatever, or they're in it. I'm not really sure what this dependency thing is. All I know is it should be okay there. Oh, now it worked. So that's cool. I don't know what I did, but now it works. So, fixed it. We did it. I think maybe I just needed to gulp rebuild everything. I don't know. I'm very confused. So, all right. Well, let's see here. This should have done it. Did not do it. Oh no, there it is. Version code 104. Version code. Bingo bango. That's interesting. Version name previously was 102 and now it's 104. Is that correct? Solved. I mean, I didn't really change anything. All I did was gulp and then I don't know. All right, what did I do here? Oh, yeah, there's the build number there. So that's correct. And then let's make sure if I go here, change this back, save and compile. Yeah, very confusing. Magical coding. Mystery happens.
It should also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
Man, these things are fast. Okay, so wow, that's crazy. All right, and here, that is good. So old, new, cool, perfect. All right. I'm feeling good about it. So now what we can do is, well, what we could also do is just double check to make sure that package name also works. I just want to be sure here that things are working. Things are working okay. And let's go in here and say properties, package name.
I'm way up.
I feel blessed. CMJ Chris Jones, thank you for the follow. Application name, hello world. Let's go ahead and do this. And then if we want to be real thorough, we could also test iOS 2, but I feel positive about it. I feel pretty good, but I probably need a different project because I don't have an iOS app in here, so that's no good. That's no good. Let's see. This is taking a little bit long. Yeah, I just assume that it's okay now. Oh, there you go. Boom. This one fails now. Yay. Cannot find module VST task lib. What? I don't even have that. Oh. Okay, so this is good that I tested these other things because I put all these back into the thing. Yay.
Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it.
Asterix.
Nothing is impossible.
Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. Much love. And tomorrow I'll pick a theme and then I'll do it for tomorrow, I guess. Dev dependency is just a requirement for dev purposes, but dependencies are required to run the project. Gulp, which minifies files, would be dev dependency, but isn't required for the project to run. That makes sense. Yes, thank you. I remember I knew what it was previously, and that makes sense to me. So, but that makes sense. All right, let's put this back. Good thing I tested those. I'm feeling a little bit better over here that I feel like I didn't. Good thing I tested these. Okay, because I didn't change these back. So let's put this back here. Require this, and then require this. Change. Replace. File. Save all. And I think my gulp builds everything. And then I wonder if there's a typo in here. Where is my build? I think this builds everything. Oh. What did I do? What? That's funny. There we go. Just wanted to fix these typos. Gulp. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not good at these things. Okay, that's good. Then inside of my extensions, 104. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about the. Whoa, what is happening here? I failed to do npm check, sudo to get access. I don't have that. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so that should have built everything. Let's package it up. And I guess what we get to do here, we get to uninstall this extension. That is correct. And we'll go to manage extensions again. Update. Uninstall. It's like the only way I know how to test it. I have no other way of knowing how to test it for some reason. And I'll test iOS too, but I think I'm probably going to have to call it a night pretty soon here just because I got to go podcast with Frank. Got to go to that merge conflict. Let's see if Frank is on. Zencaster. Merge conflict. Frank is on. Frank is on, but I'm streaming Frank, so be careful what you say.
Hello, James.
Hey,
How
Frank.
Are you?
Good. I'm going to do a new recording. Hold on. I'm still Twitch streaming, by the way. So. Hold on.
Good luck.
Yeah. Hey, Frank. How are you?
Still doing all right.
Yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm just figuring out this extension really quick. Hold on. I'm pretty close here. Say hi to everyone streaming. There's only 11 people because I've been DevOpsing I've been TypeScripting all day.
Hi, 11 people.
Hi, 11
I'm
people.
sure they're wrapped. I'm sure you've been very exciting. I haven't been watching you. I've been learning how to use Adobe Premiere.
Ooh, I like that. That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
To do what?
Oh, you know, that terrible little thing I do on YouTube that I won't talk about.
Oh, nice. You know, I'm just saying, you can come and rock out a new podcast.
Visual Studio Code is required to install this extension. Yes. I want it. Do you
Give
know
it
about
to
the
me.
Power Mode extension?
Power mode of VS Code?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that is. There's too many extensions. Too many extensions. That's my problem.
I'm excited for this one. It's going to be good.
So on the stream, I did this. Everyone's saying hi to you, by the way, even though you're not in the stream. But I decided that anytime anyone subs, gives me a subscription or like donates bits or whatever, like the cheers, if they sub or donate bits, then I change the theme of Visual Studio or VS Code. And they get to pick.
I'm sorry. I actually just opened Twitch and it's very assaulting. Whatever just came on. Game's done quick.
Oh gosh. Oh, when you go to
Game's
Twitch, it's
done
just like
quick. Blast.
blah. Oh, good. I think what I just did fixed stuff, but I need to test iOS. I did. I'll show you what I did. So I have this task in VSTS. So Azure DevOps, I should say. But I added this little beauty, right? I mean, I don't know if you're on my stream at all, but I'll highlight it here because there's like a 30-second. Oh, there's Frank. There's like a 30-second delay. So at this point on my computer, talking to you, I've highlighted the code in VS Code, but
You're gulping.
I'm actively gulping on your stream. That's funny. It must be way behind. It must be like a minute behind.
Is it that bad?
What time does it say on my clock in the bottom right? That's how you would know.
It's really small. Not good at this game. Where's Waldo?
Man, it
No
must be
clock.
behind. No clock. Oh, because I'm covered. It's covered. What am I doing right now? I'm so interested.
You're sitting with your arms folded. Actually, you're standing. How do you stand for this whole thing?
I don't know.
Everyone applaud James for standing. Clap, 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 clap.
Ugh.
I guess it's healthier. Good job.
I guess. I was sitting this morning. Someone was asking me about that. I was sitting this morning, so I'll go, I'll just decide to stand. I'm going to stand for the podcast, too. It's been a while. Boom. What am I doing now? I'm so interested. I could just hit play, I guess. Oh, I'm highlighting it now. Okay, that works.
We're all highlighted.
We're all
We're
highlighted.
console logging, using timestamp for version codes.
Look at that.
I don't know what any of this means.
That's TypeScript, baby. So,
Are we working on a build task? or
I
something?
am. I'll show you it here. I'll hop over. I think I figured it out. So
What are we DevOpsing? Is it automated?
we are
Does it have a good
DevOpsing.
name?
Well, you know when we're automagicking. So when I go in to bump a version number, there was no automated way of doing that in Azure DevOps, like cleanly for iOS and Android, because you want to use like plist buddy.
I feel like you're always working on this problem. How's it not solved?
Well, I solved it a year and a half ago because I built my own extension.
Okay.
But then
But now-
somebody requested that I use a Unix timestamp in seconds because that is also what App Center does. So they want the, back and forth. They want to define it or maybe use a timestamp.
Yeah.
So now I give an option, a little drop down. So you can define it yourself, or
Have you seen that versioning scheme where they use the depth of your Git tree as the build number? I love
What?
that.
That's crazy. Oh,
Yeah,
I haven't
it's
seen
super
that.
cool because it increments as long as you're changing the code,
I like that. That's cool.
and then it's tied to your Git. So even if you do like 12 builds, it won't change. Or at least you can use it as a patch number. You could still use a build number if you want.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. What else do I need to do in here? Let's say monkey. I have so many monkeys. I typed in a monkey app, and then I only had one that was just an Android project. So I'm like, okay, now I need Android and iOS to test this correctly. So there's Android. I guess I need to run this on Mac and PC, so I can run this on PC next.
I wonder if any of the auto versioners out there do info plist. You should just make this a NuGet. You can just toss into the project.
That'd be cool. Well, what was the one guy? I forget what his name is. He created a extension. I think a NuGet package that you could do is like mobile tools, and it would like look at it would look at certain files in your project or something on disk at build time.
Yeah, there's a couple of them actually. They're quite nice. They do a
Yeah.
good job.
I like
But
the.
I don't think any of them do iOS or Android. For that
So
matter.
so I bundle identifiers, version numbers, and anything in the entitlements.
Oh yeah, forgot about those. And you have to do all the projects, all the extensions and things like that.
Yeah. Although, what is this? Let me look at this entitlements one, because someone contributed this. And my assumption is that it's for anything. Like, does it have to be entitlements? Because plist buddy just takes in any property and any value.
Guess it just depends on which files they're looking in.
Yeah, I think it'd just be any provide info plist. So any plist is what it should be, really. So iOS.
So you're building this extension live?
Yep.
Cray cray.
Cray. Your iOS. Transform plist property of your iOS.plist file at build time. Transform properties.
Look at you putting your name ahead of everyone else.
That's right. plist property transform. Well, that's what I do. iOS.plist file. Because it doesn't have to be entitlements. It could be anything. That makes sense.
So what are you doing this for? iOS, Android, UWP, all the things?
iOS and Android. So I have 5. So Android, you can do version numbers and also package name. And then on iOS, you can do package identifier, version numbers, and the version name. And then also transform anything generically if you want. So, and I mean, transforming it generically is the same as the version numbers because I'm just picking the ones for you. So I just like visual stuff, right? So it could,
Okay.
I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo, Frank.
You and your version numbers.
I
I
love a
just have
good-
a bash script tear through and just grep and replace.
That's what I had. That's what I
I
do
just
in
keep-
App Center. Because I have to,
hmm
like an animal.
It's just a little script though. It's fine.
No, it's great. Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. Let me go to my GitHub. You ready for this big Frank Krueger interview today?
Oh Lord, are we still doing that? A little indulgent, don't you think?
I don't know. Do you want to talk about something else? We teased it. We can't not.
Okay, we'll do it.
Okay, good.
I was trying to think of my past, get my story straight.
Past,
Who am I?
present, future. Who is Frank Krueger? The man, the myth, the legend. All right, I'm just gonna button this up and then.
I like this question here.
Which one?
Someone's been searching for Palmy22 has been searching a map library that has heat maps out of the box. Do you know if any of the control libraries have heat maps for geographic maps? I guess.
I think on.
Yeah, I would assume.
I think on the documentation for xamarin.forms, I think we have a custom
Someone
renderer.
did a heat map.
I don't know if it's
that'd be enough.
Is this it? We have a using maps map custom renderer highlighting a circular area on the map. Does that seem correct? Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
So you'd have to do quite a bit of work on top of that, but
Good,
that would
yeah.
at least get you started.
That would get you started. Yeah. It just like it draws a circle on it and bingo bango.
Yeah.
Now,
Heat maps more work.
that said, there is all these custom renderers about highlighting a region, highlighting a route. Like, I really just want them to put that in the thing. Like, why do we have all this? You know?
I know. Just let us throw some, geometry.
Yeah,
some
put it
shapes,
in there.
Shapes and colors.
Shapes and colors.
You could do a
But-
heat map with just a billion little rectangles.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, pretty cool. All right. Well, I forget what I'm doing now. What am I doing?
You are making scripts bump version numbers
Yes, that is correct. That
with
is-
gulp files
With gulp files, yeah.
and TypeScript.
Bundle identifier. Bundle display name. What I wanted to do is make sure that this thing worked, I guess, in general, like before I re-gulp everything. But as long as this runs, I'm in a good spot where I like feel that I know what I'm doing, and I feel like I can probably end this stream. I feel like I'm good.
Does everyone else know what you're doing? There's 6 people left.
Yeah,
They know what you're doing.
I think so. You can also do bang what?
Raise your hands.
Raise your hand. You can do bang what, and then it tells you what I'm doing. Right, and then you can do bang coffee, and I'll tell you what coffee I'm drinking, and then bang monkeys.
Wow.
Bang monkey. Yep, monkeys. There you go.
This is far too organized.
It is far too organized. That is correct. You came on, Frank, and everyone's like, "I'm out of here."
Oh, look at that. What happened?
Oh, I'm on iOS. Okay, I'm gonna say all my things failed because now I'm on. All right, cool. I feel good. All right, everyone. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go record this podcast with Frank. Thanks, for hanging out.
Thank you.
All right, just hold on one second. I'm gonna end this stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Got some new subs. Got some new things. I'm gonna go ahead and close this puppy out. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Some people dream success. Don't let your dreams be dreams. You should get to the point where anyone else will quit, and you're not gonna stop there. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Do it. Nothing is impossible. Do it. Make your dreams come true. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.